take a self-driving Uber. Those cars are actually hitting the roads in Pennsylvania in just days. Customers in Pittsburgh will be the first to roll in the new technology. Volvo sent a handful of these cars with this self-driving technology to Uber, and the companies plan to spend about $300 million to create more. So joining us this morning right now, attorney and cybersecurity expert Lisa Garber. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Lots of concerns. First of all, let's just start with how would this work for people, and why would you want to do this?
Sure. This is such a huge milestone for the world and for Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is at the forefront of this. Uber is releasing these cars in downtown Pittsburgh. There hopefully will be about 100 at the end of this month, and people can request them. They still are going to have drivers. They're going to have professionally trained engineers, but these will be automated self-driving cars.
Well, how does that work so they don't hit, things change every single day on the streets. There's potholes and there's road hazards. How do they take all into that account?
That's true. So these are special Volvos. They're SUVs. They're equipped with sensors, cameras, GPS, radar. They have lasers that are detecting what's around them. So they actually have very detailed, specialized maps that not only track, as you said, traffic lights and fire hydrants, but they're tracking potholes, they're tracking trees, they're tracking stray animals. These are systems that are getting updated every minute of every day, so they're constantly evolving.
Now, I talked to Billy Anderson as we were beginning this show, and he said there's no way, no how he's going to get in a car with that self-driving. How are they trying to entice people to do this?
I'm excited about it, and I think a couple people will be excited about it. The problem is, with regular good old-fashioned cars, human error is still a major cause of accidents in the high 90%. And when you think about it, if you have a car that's automated with the robotic technology that's able to update these detailed maps and constantly sense what's around it, the potential for more safety and efficiency is there. I think people are excited about the technology, they're excited about the possibilities, and it could potentially be a safer alternative to human drivers.
We've already seen some of the other, competitors are rolling out at least the self-driving vehicles, Google and such. There's been some accidents.
There have. Google has been testing this technology for a little while. They've had a couple fender benders out in California, but their cars are actually limited to 25 miles per hour, and that's a point of contention that we're seeing in the news right now is Uber's not saying they have a speed limit on their cars. Tesla's had a major accident. Uber has been testing the cars in Pittsburgh since May. They have not had any accidents yet, but that's not to say they won't.
And they're going to make it free initially to get people to do it.
It's going to be free right now, but later on we'll see if they pick it up and the technology gets going, it may become more widespread.
Now, I think one group of people that cannot be happy about this at all would be the people, the human component, the Uber drivers or regular taxi cab drivers, because you're basically eliminating jobs if this is a success.
Sure, we're looking at a Jetsons kind of situation, and they're saying the technology, Uber's very bold to come out with this first. They're the first ones to make this available to the public. We'll see what happens, and sure, Uber drivers, taxi drivers, they're most likely not extremely excited about this idea, but for passengers, it takes away not only the human error for accidents, but there have been Uber drivers, unfortunately, that have attacked their passengers.
From Michigan.
Exactly. And so it removes that element, so there is the safety issue as well.
All right, I got one more thing. I got one more fly in the ointment on this one. Hackers.
Yes.
They could get into the technology, and all of a sudden I was driving to Grandmom's house, and I'm winding over there in Mr. Badville.
Yes, and this is what I'm especially interested in. There have been cars that are regular, good old-fashioned cars that have been hacked. Last year, a Jeep was hacked by people doing an experiment for Wired magazine. They took control of the audio, the air conditioning, but also the transmission. They cut the transmission. And because of that Wi-Fi issue within the car, Chrysler actually recalled 1.4 million of these Jeeps. So cars have been hacked before. The problem with self-driving cars is they have so many other points of vulnerability with Wi-Fi connections. There's going to be car-to-car communication so they can let each other know when there's an accident and other vulnerabilities they see that hackers may take advantage of that.
All right, lots to be discovered, but it's all happening here. We're in